Hey guys, James here, and today's insight into creativity is to take a little look at your ego and remember your genius. What do I mean by that? Well, genius in our culture is often sort of referred to as that person is a genius. This person is a genius. When I lived in Ireland, the Gaelic expression for genius was that a genius was on you. A little bit like you would wear a jacket or a cloak or a hat. You would sort of put something on and a genius was on you. So at any given time, the genius may sort of come down to be with you, a little bit like the muse, rest on you, inspire you, be part of your process, and gone. Genius is gone again. So it's helpful to remember your genius. Remember that you have access to that higher self, that higher wisdom, and that a genius can come down and play with you and play sort of on you as a cloak, if you like. So it helps to keep our ego in check, and we can set the stage, if you like, for our genius to arrive. We can clean house. We can have things nice and neat and tidy when we start our creative session. We can have paid our bills, answered our emails, answered our text messages, and put the phone away and set the stage. If we are sort of on the spiritual side of things, we might do a few things like we might have a ritual, or we might light candles, or we might just set up a creative corner in the house somewhere, and that's our little space to create, or big space. And we can then sort of actively encourage the genius to come down, to be with us, to inhabit and inspire our creative process. And we can also be protective of that space. We can set boundaries with loved ones, with clients, with friends, with co-collaborators. And we can explain, no, this is actually my time. Let's start our session at 2 p.m. From 11 till 2, I'm doing a sort of a genius session, if you like, where I'm opening up and allowing space. Now, this is not to say the genius will come down at that moment in time, but you can sort of do everything in your power to create that space. And in a way, I suppose we could call it also the muse, and allow space for that. So the notion is, remember your genius, not within you, but remember that there is genius outside, and it can come down and influence you, and you can set the stage for that. You can be clear, you can be in your element, right by the keyboard, ready to play. You can have all your favorite pens, 3 pens right there by your manuscript as you're writing. You can have the windows closed so there's no interference from leaf blowers in the neighborhood, for example. Whatever you need to do to set the stage and remember your genius can come down and be with you at any moment. All right, I hope these tips are helpful, and if you like what you're hearing and seeing, subscribe, like, share. I'm James. Great to be with you. See you here for the next one.